Okay, Kai. Um, this is Sunday morning. Just kind of cruising, working on technique. I don't have my lungs back, so we won't be bothering with that for a while. But since I'm out here, just kind of cruising around, I thought I'd share with you some things that we've gone over on the beach as well as on the water. But I understand that it may be hard to actually visualize, as we're explaining what we feel versus what you should be doing, or the preferred method anyway. So hopefully just another tip that we can throw at you. What I'd like to go is, I said before, the plane of your body should be at least 5, maybe no more than 10 degrees forward. I mean, it's an aggressive posture because that means you're really moving forward into the stroke. It doesn't mean that from the waist you're applying that rocking motion. It's just that forward motion, because again, remember, we're rotating from the hip, starting with the leg drive, boom, boom. Again, I like to visualize that there's a spike from the top of my head through that seat, and that's my pivot point. The thoracic spine, the upper part of your body, your shoulder, is where you're rotating on. It's not, again, not at the waist to generate that power. That's my experience is that it looks like it's very painful after a while. So use that big muscles, rotate into that drive, rotate out of it. Rotate in, rotate out. So let me try to give you an example. Load it up, push it out. Load it up, push it out. Catch, drive your hips forward. Catch, drive your hips forward. My head is relatively still. I'm not rocking with the boat. I'm not doing this. I've got a pretty aggressive posture, a little forward, but again, my momentum is coming from my rotation. It's not coming from here. I'm not doing this. Rotate, watch my legs. Push, rotate, push. So don't be fooled by the lack of, a lot of body movement, because there's a lot going on from here, from here, from here. It's all up in here. You want to be efficient in the change, meaning the canoe is gliding along. You go to change, what happens naturally is that canoe drops in the water, change happens, you power up 2 strokes to get it back up again. So ideally, as you're paddling, you want the canoe to stay up on the surface. So what does that mean? Quick changeovers, efficient, put it right where you need to pick up that next stroke. So when we call hut, hoo, at the hoo, it's not a full stroke. It's a boom, up, over, go. Hut, hoo, boom, up, over, go. And the over is exactly where you need to be to get that power stroke. It's not back here, it's not here, it's setting that blade again to continue that stroke. It's as if, how do you achieve that? Well, it's not by doing this. I mean, look how much action that takes just to do that and then reset your blade. That's a lot of motion going on. That's not efficient. That's hoo, straight up, opposite hand, slide the hand up, back into position. Hut, hoo, up, slide, into position. Seamless. that change is how you're making that delivery. You know, bring it straight up over center of the hub, the hull, and then back down again. Straight up over center of the hub, the hull. What am I saying, hub? So again, bringing it straight up over the center of the hull, and then down in that power zone, the front of that stroke, up, front of that stroke, boom. It's not hoo, and then flipping it out and then doing like a figure eight, hoo. I mean, it looks ridiculous because it is kind of ridiculous in an OC1 or OC6, because again, the whole idea is to keep that canoe on top of the water, not going down every change. On that drive, my head is still. I've got a pretty aggressive angle. I'm not cutting off my circulation way down here. I can breathe. Chest is up. Slight bend forward. I'm not sitting back because I'm out of touch with the water. Rotate into it. Drive with your legs. Drive. Catch. Drive. Up. Over. Power zone. Drive with the right side. Drive. Drive. Again, practice purposes, demonstrations, all movements are exaggerated until you can understand and get the feel of what we're trying to achieve here. Mahalo.